Hi Star Babies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing, that was really, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I wanted to do a fall everyday makeup routine that I've been doing and just show you what I do to get ready to feel bomb in the fall. I have a couple swatches on my hands because I'm showing you a couple lip options to go with this look. But this is just honest, you know? This is an honest way that I do my makeup and the products that I use, and it's very, very simple. I don't know, a lot of you guys have been saying that my skin is looking good, my makeup's looking good, and I just wanted to update you and show you what I've been using because I have not done a routine in a while. So I hope you enjoy. It goes with dark colors and will still make you look alive, which is a topic that I cover later in the video. But yeah, if you want to see what I've been using, and a lot of things are kind of exciting newer products to my routine, then keep on watching. So I'm starting off with SPF because I'm going to run some errands today. I'm going to be driving a lot and being outdoors, and I want to protect my skin. So I'm using the Proactive MD Daily Oil Control Moisturizer SPF 30 for acne prone skin. This stuff, I also love that it comes in a pump and no light is hitting it. I am obsessed with this stuff, and a lot of SPF makes my skin burn. My skin's very sensitive, and a lot of SPF irritates my skin and or makes it break out with like little whiteheads. It's very unpleasant. So it's often for that reason that I just skip SPF. I'm glad that I have incorporated this into my routine and it's working very well for me. It's not making me break out. I've been using it for about 2 weeks, and immediately when I usually use sunscreen I get the whiteheads if I'm gonna get them, and I haven't had that. Plus, this is kind of weird. It makes my foundation look crazy. Like, it makes it look like this is more of like a pore filling primer. I don't know. It makes my foundation look flawless, and I have textured skin, so when that happens I get very excited. Now, another thing that is a theme in this fall routine is choosing colors that are actually appropriate for you. And that goes along with sun protection. I'm not as tan as I was throughout the summer because I haven't been sitting out, but also I'm using SPF. And I got a new foundation because my foundations I've been using, first of all, they're for stage, so they're pretty dark and pigmented, but also my skin was dark this summer, dark for me. And when I put on my foundation, it just wasn't looking good. I'm just going to tell you, I'm using Born This Way in Vanilla, which is really light, I thought. But when I put darker foundation on, and using a beauty blender, it makes my skin texture look worse. I don't know what it is. Plus, I was using more of a glowy foundation, and that will obviously, you know, having light reflecting off of textured areas will definitely draw attention to them and make them look more textured, which is another reason why I don't really do highlight anymore. Plus, it's like, highlight is out anyway. I predicted that on Twitter months ago. You just have to look at what Kylie's doing, and you know what's going to be trending for makeup. And she hasn't had sparkly highlight in like months, so I knew it was coming. But I was sick of it anyway. But yeah, like, this looks so light to me. I'm usually using like quite an olive medium foundation, but this has been an old favorite. I used to wear this in, I don't know, natural beige or one of the beiges, and it's crazy. It's so good for textured skin. I don't know what it is. It doesn't cling to my dry patches because I have like combination skin that can be oily, and it really blurs, especially here where I have a lot of pores that are visible. It just does such a good job. Plus, it has a good amount of coverage. It really does with one application, as you can see as I'm covering my kind of breakouts and redness. I'm just really pleased. And I'm realizing my makeup looks so much better when I just match my foundation to my actual skin, and right now I'm just so pale. But I can warm up my complexion with other products, which I will show you soon. Okay, next I'm going to use the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Camouflage. Oh, and my shade is 25 Bisque Warm. So this is a high coverage concealer for mostly the under eyes, but I use it for like little whatever I need, to be honest. So I'm putting it in the under eyes, and then I'm going to take this EcoTools sponge, which is a little more dense. It's less, well, it feels more dense. It's less fluffy than the Beauty Blender, so, and it just blends things out really fast. Like, that's crazy. And I haven't been using a super bright under eye concealer. I especially find, because I don't really use eyeshadow on a daily basis. If you do, sometimes I guess it can be nice to have a really bright under eye concealer, but for me it would just look unnatural. Plus I'm going in natural daylight, like people are going to be able to see my makeup. So I'm going to take a little more of the concealer and conceal here where I have some breakouts going on. I'm like being so much more nice to my skin, you know? Like I remember when I used to do makeup tutorials or routines, I used to be like, I'm so sorry my skin looks like this. I'm so sorry my appearance is like this. And that's like effed up to apologize for the way that you actually look in reality. It's kind of sad. The middle of the eyebrows area is difficult for me because it doesn't really like to absorb product. Everything looks kind of heavy there. So I'm just gonna blot it out to make sure it looks fine. The nose is the same. I don't like to put too much makeup on my nose because I like my freckles. So next I'm gonna take this EcoTools brush. It's a little fluffy. I don't really know exactly what it's meant to be used for, but I use it for setting powder. And I got the Too Faced Born This Way translucent setting powder. This is so nice and it doesn't cake up. You only need a little bit or else it can look dry like any other powder. But taking a teeny little bit, swirling it around, and then I'm just gonna press it into the under eyes, which is this little crease right here is where I usually crease. I'm pretty sure everybody almost has a line down there. Don't think of it as a wrinkle. It's just your eye skin, but just set it so that you don't have product in that crease. I'm just going to take a little bit more of the powder and set anywhere like I concealed here. I don't like to use too much because although my skin can get a little oily, like I'll put some powder here because it can get oily there. I do have dry, dehydrated skin, and I don't want to like amplify that. And since this foundation is already pretty matte, I don't really need to mattify the whole face for my skin type. Moving on to my favorite part. Oh my gosh. If you guys take anything from this video, this is my favorite part of my makeup routine. This is the Becca Be a Light palette. This is the light to medium face palette. So it's in beautiful rose gold packaging and it looks like this. And on the outside it says Be a Light, and on the inside on the mirror it says Take Chances, which is like, I love that. Inspire me every day. So we have a brighten powder, which you are supposed to use all over your face to brighten and boost radiance. We have a blur powder, which blurs your imperfections. We've got a bronzer and a blush. And I just, this looks so good. And the normal Gabi would have totally reached for the medium dark palette because I think that I'm like this dark olive woman. And clearly, at least right now, I am not, okay? So I'm gonna take the brighten powder right here and I'm gonna use it a little bit under the eyes and just in areas where I'd like to look a little brighter. Maybe along the jawline a little bit here. I love having this all in a palette because you can just play around with it and you don't have to buy all these separate products. Because I would never usually like go out and buy a brightening powder and a blurring powder. Like I can't handle that. Okay, so I think it just gives a little bit of radiance to the skin. It's not doing like anything crazy. Okay, then I'm gonna take the bronzer. I'm also using this EcoTools brush. This is such a casual routine, but that's what it is. I'm super casual with my makeup. Taking the bronzer, and I don't really need to describe what this is. I'm just doing the normal bronzing thing. See, doesn't it look so much better when I match my foundation to my actual skin and then I warm up my skin rather than just doing a freaking mask on my skin? This is so much better. And then I like to always bring it like onto the eyelid a little bit. I know that's so weird, but I just think it looks more, I don't know, natural. Natural. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Like, look, you guys, it's so good. Okay, more bronzer. I haven't been this excited about a makeup product in a while because my skin has just been, I always struggle with my skin, and so the more products I put on, sometimes the worse it looks, and then I just end up feeling really insecure and bad about myself. So I can't like say that I've had a complexion palette in a long time that I've been like, I love this, because often it's just like, great, it's just amplifying that I don't have the skin that I want. On the nose. And this is crazy. Like, let me zoom you in, because this like blurs your skin. This is crazy. Okay, so this is a little vulnerable for me because it's a little up close and I don't have perfect skin. You guys comment really nice things. You're like, your skin is flawless. I'm like, it's not. I just have been doing makeup for forever because I've had bad skin for as long as I can remember. I just think if you guys really knew what my skin looked like every day in natural light with makeup this close, you would be, I mean, this is so impressive. It's usually, I usually have very visible pores here, an immense amount of visible texture here. That's my main concern. I find it very embarrassing, all of the texture. I have bumps and just like clogged pores. It just makes me feel amazing, and it's luminous. It's not too matte where I look flat and like I'm wearing cake stage makeup. I feel like my skin still has life to it, and I'm just very, very pleased that I found this palette, because like non-spons, but hey Becca, hit me up. So this is the blush. Again, it's just kind of, it's like a rose gold. It's a rose gold blush, and I'm taking a little bit on my brush, and that's that. Like, what I love about this is that yes, I'm pale. My skin is pale right now, and my foundation color I used was pale, but that doesn't mean I don't look alive. And that was my issue. I think that's why I was so reluctant to like actually match my foundation to my skin when it gets really light. I just don't like looking dead, and this has fixed all of the problems. That's how I like my skin to look. Usually like on stage, and I've been trying it out, the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I know everybody loves this, and it has great pigmentation, and I use the deep one, so maybe I just need a lighter color, but either way, I have this, so I don't need to buy anymore. But I've been using this on stage, and it's a little too flat for my skin. It makes me look a little cakey if I put too much on, for me, because it's so matte. This is so perfect. So once I like use that palette, once I do my face, like you can't tell me anything. Like I just feel so good when my base and my skin looks good. Okay, now I'm gonna use my Tarte eyelash curler, and I'm just gonna use the butter bronzer as a mirror. I always have to curl my lashes because mine are very straight. They're very long, but they're very straight. At Ulta, I picked up the Essence Lash Princess, and it's a mascara, and I picked up the False Lash Effect one. I think they have a couple. I found out about this from Lily Whispers. Yeah, Lily Whispers ASMR. She's an ASMR artist here on YouTube, and I've been watching her for a while, and every time she does her makeup, she uses Essence Lash Princess. Lash Princess. I'm going to be using Lash Princess. It's an amazing mascara. It's Lash Princess. It's not really how she talks, but that's definitely the tone of voice she uses. And finally I was like, okay, this is so cheap. I need to try Lash Princess. So right now I'm going to be using the Lash Princess. And this is what it looks like. I don't know if you really care about the brush, but anyway, let's look at the results because they're freaking nuts. I also think I like mascara better when it's a little bit, okay, just got it on my eyelid. I like mascara better when it's been used for a little while, like it's a couple weeks old, because the formula is less wet. So I think I'm gonna end up really liking this once I continue using it. I've been using it for like a week now, but the formula in general is just so clearly effective. It's crazy. It's because what I look for in my mascaras is lengthening. because I have really long lashes already and I just want them to look super long. I don't need them to look super bushy or thick, or I know they're not gonna hold a curl, they're just not. I just want them to look long so that even if they don't hold the curl all day, they will still look long. Okay, let me fix this smudge. Actually, no, I'm not gonna fix the smudge now, but I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see the results. Okay, that's the mascara. Let me turn to the side. And this is my eye without. Oh yeah. I'm very thankful that I actually ended up trying this. Let's do the other eye. I have not heard about this on YouTube besides on her channel. Not that it matters because I don't really care about cult products and whatever. So as long as she vouched for it, she swears by it. So I was so curious, and I'm so glad that finally, like a year or two after hearing her first start talking about it, I picked it up. It's just so good. It's also great for stage because I don't have to wear, oh my god, I am messing up my face. I don't have to wear falsies all the time because I don't really like to wear falsies. I think they actually make my eyes look small sometimes, so wow, wow, wow. Okay, so this is definitely not a subtle formula. Like, this is, if you like the Glossier mascara that's super, super subtle, you might not be into this. But if you need like a statement mascara, or if you like, I got mascara on my face, no. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Oh my gosh. I hate when I do that. If you like your lashes to look extremely long like me, because you know, I don't do eyeshadow during the day, so it's like I need something to make my eyes pop, and it's not going to be eyeshadow, so it better be something. Then Lash Princess False Effect, I got this at Ulta. It was so cheap. Now I'm gonna try to kind of just take this fluffy, this is real, okay? This is what I actually do. Like, I'm not trying to glamorize my makeup routine here. I'm being real with you guys. I got mascara on my lids, as I do. It just happens when you have long lashes and when you're being imprecise. It just happens, and I don't have Q-tips because I kind of just stopped buying them, so I'm gonna have to try to fix this. That's what's good about you being a little far away from me. You can't really see all the details. Okay, the last thing that I do in my routine is lipstick, and my favorite lipsticks recently have been, well, my favorite lip liner is the NYX Suede Lip Liner in Sandstorm. 100%, a million, thousand, gajillion, billion % my favorite lip liner probably of all time. So I'm gonna zoom you in and show you just how I use it. It's just effing amazing. Really quite simple. I just line my lips like this. I don't do a very defined line. I'm just kind of rubbing back and forth. And I like to overline on the sides. I find for my lip shape, that's where I can overline the best rather than like the Cupid's bow. And I just like the shape more. It also reminds me of how Marilyn Monroe used to line her lips, like a super rounded shape on the top. So once I kind of discovered she did that, I just started doing it and it became a habit. This is so close to my natural color that I can overline my lips and I think it looks really natural. And then my two favorite lipsticks have been the Burt's Bees lipstick in Suede Splash. This one, let's see. It's like a mid-tone brownie pink. And another one that I've been loving is NYX Eurotrash matte lipstick. This one I've been wearing every day, and it's just a little bit more pink than this is. No, where is it? This is the Eurotrash and this is Burt's Bees. And Eurotrash is just a little bit more pink than Burt's Bees. I think actually today I was gonna use the NYX, but I'm gonna go for a fall more brownie tone because I like that. So here we go. Okay, see, it's a little bit shiny. It's very moisturizing. And the NYX one is completely matte, but not drying, but completely matte. So that's about it. That is my fall daytime easy routine. Without me talking, it probably takes 7 minutes, 6-7 minutes, but I was talking today. But yes, if you take any wisdom from this video, it is that own your skin tone and wear the foundations that match your skin tone if they're available to you. It's a crazy industry. Luckily, I am fairly pale in the fall, so I have a lot of options because the beauty industry caters to people with light skin. So, but yeah, wear your foundation color and then just warm up. Like this is just so much better, in my opinion. Just so much better. What's another tip? Another tip would be go to try the Becca Be a Light palette, because I'm shook. I literally never buy complexion palettes. I have no interest in them. And then I don't know how, I just stumbled upon it in Ulta. I tried it and I am absolutely obsessed, and I'm worshiping at the Becca altar. So yeah, this is my fall makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed. You will definitely see me wearing it in a lot of videos coming up because I am a creature of habit and I don't switch up my look. If I feel pretty, if I feel like this makes me look like a polished, beautiful, you know, version of my face, then I'm just gonna keep doing it until I run out of everything. So I hope this video was helpful and enjoyable to you guys. And yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful autumnal October. Halloween is upon us. Tonight is the cast party for, we're throwing a Halloween cast party. It's the 13th today, but we need to celebrate Halloween together before we leave on the 20th. So this is actually a shirt I'm wearing tonight. I am being a lumberjack because I wanted to use things that I had / things that I would wear again rather than getting like a costume in a bag. So I'm gonna be a sexy lumberjack. Check out these sexy fake Timberlands from TJ Maxx. I'm gonna wear these tonight, a beanie, a vest. I'm just gonna be a sexy lumberjack, and I could make a really gross joke about wood, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay guys, love you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Mwah! Bye guys.